you're not sober.
In your mind is like a new job. Visions, wine for me, wine for me. Love it when you're wine for me. Kill when you're wine for me. Worthy, feel just like a virgin. Give me when you wine for me, wine for me. Give it to your time for me. Love it when you wine for me. Worthy, feel like a virgin. She but thanks, but no me touch her not do.
Hey y'all, I am back, y'all. Welcome back to the Power of Nature radio show on Wild Out Radio, y'all. Yes, y'all, happy Monday. I hope y'all is as happy as me because I'm excited. I'm happy and I'm back. And I brought the United States so many wonderful things, y'all. So yes, I'm back. It's your girl Cleopatra from Cleopatra's Nature. I'm live right now on Wild Out Radio, Baltimore's reggae station, y'all. Yes, this is amazing. This is wonderful. I don't know if y'all heard my song that I was playing before I came on, Da Vinci version. This song has a purpose today, y'all. Yes, because what we talking about? We talking about sexual organs, y'all. We trying to make y'all turn Da Vinci song into y'all daily life. Be happy using your sexual organs, y'all. Be happy. So we're going to talk about that today, y'all. So, yeah, I'm so happy that I'm back. Sorry about last week. It was a big mix-up. I wanted to do the show, but yeah, it is what it is. Everything happens for a purpose. Our ancestors don't miss us and don't make us make mistakes on anything in life. So yes, everything happened for a reason, y'all. But I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to be bringing a show because we are talking about sexual organ herbs that help build our sexual organs, strengthen our back, strengthen our energy, and everything that we need to be active in the bed with our partners, y'all. So this is an amazing show. All of these that I am going to talk about today, I do have them on hand. They are fresh from Jamaica. Yes, y'all know I bring all of my wonderful herbs from Jamaica. So just as I promised when I was telling y'all before that I was going back to Jamaica and I was getting my herbs to produce into Cleopatra's Nature herbal tea line, Cleopatra's herbal tea line is in full effect, y'all. I do have these herbs that I'm gonna talk about today on hand, plus tons and tons of more herbs, y'all. So just be prepared. This is a lot of work. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I went to Jamaica to do my herbal thing, get my herbs, different things. I did bring back the chocolate that we talked about. Literally, I had showed y'all. If y'all follow me on YouTube or either not follow me on YouTube. Y'all follow me on Instagram or either watch my YouTube videos. I did show y'all like the chocolate, me actually out in the wild in Jamaica with the actual real chocolate right off of the tree. So I did bring back the chocolate bars from the Rasta man, actually going in, taking the white part off of the seeds and beating the seeds into the actual chocolate that they make, like chocolate teas with chocolate bars and everything. So literally I have the fresh organic chocolate from Jamaica, y'all. This chocolate is not like the chocolate that we go in the store and we just buy like, oh, let me get a chocolate bar, Snickers or Hershey's or whatever. This is literally fresh manufactured chocolate just from Jamaica, y'all. It is amazing chocolate. Plus it's an aphrodisiac. And the chocolate tea, when I say like cocoa, you would probably think like hot chocolate, hot cocoa. It is not the same. It's on a whole different level of hot cocoa that we get in those little packs. So y'all, it will be available. I am getting everything together and ready because this is a process. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it took me so much time and so much effort because Cleopatra's Nature is a lifestyle. This is a journey for me, for my next generation and my next generation to pass on for life, because I want the world, especially our melanated beings, to be strong internally, to start working on prevention instead of trying to work on cures. Build our body for preventions already before anything even gets to us. So when something does come to our body, our immune system is like a karate kid beating it off instantly. So just to get to our sexual organs, the first thing that I'm going to talk about is Strongback. I know Strongback is very popular in Jamaica. Even here in the United States, a lot of people use Strongback because Strongback is very good for like back pain, strengthening up your back. When it comes to your sexual organs and trying to have those type of energies, you do need strength in your back, because if your back is weak, everything else in your body is going to be weak and your organs is not going to function properly, and you're not going to get the pleasure from yourself that you would desire if your back and everything surrounding it was stronger. So the Strongback is AKA the Jamaican Viagra. For those who didn't know, it is deemed as the Jamaican Viagra. They've been using Strongback for hundreds of years to help them with their sexual organs. It's a bright green oval shape with a line down the middle, ridges down each side. Like, it's a tonic. It tones the body in many ways. Strongback is a natural enhancement that improves the stamina. The herbs promotes vim and vitality in men. It's literally used in combating infertility in women. So Strongback, I know, because I heard a lot of like Jamaican men saying, "Oh, Cleopatra, why you drinking Strongback? That's for men. That's a men drink." But it's not. It's for men and women, because when Strongback actually goes into your system, it affects women in a whole different way that it affects men's body. Like I said, Strongback does literally combats infertility in women. So it literally builds your fertility. It literally builds up all those organs. It boosts your sexual performance all around. Literally, it combats sexual conditions like premature ejaculation, sterility, where you're not really that sterile, your sperm is not really that strong, erection issues, sexual performance. Literally, Strongback improves all of these things. It is very potent, which makes it essential for men to have a healthy, pleasurable sex life. The reason, the whole purpose for me even doing this, for me even talking about any of this, is because every time I go in a gas station, I see all of these pills like taped to the window or whatever, especially like the ones where you can't go in. It's like outside gas station. They have like a whole section of all these sex pills. And so with them having these sex pills, yes, it may do keep you, up as a man, but it also affects your kidney, it also affects your liver, it also affects your brain and different things too or whatever. So taking pills is not really something that people should just be running to just to have a better sex life, when literally nature provided us everything that we was gonna need. Most High knew that men was gonna have some erection problems. He knew that. He knew that people was gonna be prematurely ejaculating. So he provided us what we needed in nature to help us have powerful sex life. And I really feel like these herbs that I'm telling us about is going to help a lot of relationships, because just me personally, this could just be my opinion, but I feel like sex is a very important thing in relationships, and sex also causes a lot of people to start stepping out, start cheating, feel low about themselves, different things or whatever, like, because having a low sex life will cause your partner to walk out on you. I don't care how you boosting them financially, what you're doing for them, if you're not pleasing them sexually, they will walk away. So me personally, I feel like I'm saving at least 2 or 3 relationships right now, telling y'all about this. Somebody ain't gonna cheat tonight, believe that. Somebody gonna call me and say, "Girl, my man stayed at home last night, Cleopatra."
So Cleopatra, quick question, right?
Yeah.
So does this work immediately, or is something you have to take continuously?
Yeah, it works immediately. Like, say, for instance, you about to have sex or whatever. You got a wonderful night planned for you or whatever. I would say, like, that morning, go ahead and drink you a cup of the Strongback tea or whatever. And it's not just like the Strongback, it's multiple things that can be put with the Strongback to actually boost it even more or whatever. But go ahead and, you know, drink the tea or whatever and get it in your system just like any other pill that you would take. You get what I'm saying? Take it and let it get, you know what I'm saying? Just like if you would take a Viagra pill or whatever, you go, you know, you take it like an hour or two before you about to have sex to let it actually get through your bloodstream and do what it's supposed to do or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So now with that, right, another thing I know, when you drinking tea now, it's, like I said, it's like taking a pill, right?
Right.
So you will have to minimize, I guess, your dosage or your usage of it. So say you take it last night and you was like, man, that worked real good. I want to go use it again tomorrow. And then tomorrow turn into a whole week thing. Does that affect you in the long run, or you monitor the usage?
Well, you do monitor your usage on anything that you put in your body or whatever. Right. So with Strongback, actually going like a 7-day period would be all right. But then going like 14 days, you will have to bag up on it or whatever, because it's too much, putting too much of the same thing in your system at the same time. You get what I'm saying? Right. So you don't want to overwork those organs and do it too much, because you don't want, you know what I'm saying, something else to arouse from you doing the Strongback every single day like that. You get what I'm saying? Right. So like a week. Discretion. yes. Use at your own discretion on how you want it, just like with the Viagra. You know what I'm saying? Use at your own discretion on how often you want to take this cup of tea or pop this pill or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because it's up to you. Because even though we've all heard stories of men having to go to the hospital because they took too many pills of the Viagra and they can't go down now. You get what I'm saying? So just basically, at your own discretion, focus on how much you're using and how much you're intaking, because you don't want to overwhelm your body by putting too much of nothing in it at one time.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And also, y'all, so the Jamaican Viagra includes relieving menstrual pain as well. It treats digestive conditions. Literally, it treats scurvy, the remedy for lumbago and jaundice disease. Strongback literally strengthens the back to improve your posture and your stability of the spine. So if you know, during sexual pleasures, we all use our backs a lot. So literally, for it to improve our posture and our stability of the strength of the spine, means it's strengthening our spine and our back. And it also works to repair our liver and pain from like hepatitis C damage as well. So it is repairing a whole bunch of different things that's going on in our body. Strongback is very, very good for pain. Literally, is good for pain as well. Also strengthening all reproductive organs for the men and the women. Again, it does relieve menstrual pain and cleanses the blood, which is beneficial for kidney and preliminary problems as well. And Strongback, like I had stated a second ago, like there's a bunch of different things that you can mix with Strongback to make you a wonderful, wonderful Strongback drink. And even like I'm very good on Irish moss, sea moss. I consume Irish moss and sea moss. It's the same thing all the time or whatever. You can literally mix Strongback with the Irish moss. You can mix Strongback with okra. You can mix it with peanuts. You can mix it with oats. So literally, if you want like a type of strong tonic type of drink, you can always do like a Strongback Roots drink. You can use Strongback and Magnum, Strongback and Dragon Stout, Strongback and Guinness. All of these will boost your body, especially like doing your nighttime activities. And like even like if you want like a milky type of additive, a milky type of drink with the Strongback, like condensed milk is good. I'm not really big on milk. I don't purchase milk. I don't buy milk. Every now and then, if I eat like a bowl of cereal at work, I may do milk then, but like it's very, very rare that I ever even have milk throughout my days, my weeks, my months, like at all. I'm not really big on it. Ginger and peppermint is very good mixed with the Strongback when you're talking about pain relief. It's very good. Strongback, ginger, and peppermint will literally subside and knock out the pain. immediately. And also nutmeg and maize, mixing it with the Strongback. I also do have fresh nutmeg with the maize still around it, y'all. Straight from Jamaica. Also Strongback and vanilla is good. Strongback and rum is good. If you want to do like a nice muscle relaxer, if you're having like a lot of cramps, you're getting muscle pains, and you just need to relax your muscles, Strongback with chamomile is very, very good for a muscle relaxing tea. So yeah, that's what I got on Strongback right now. Strongback is aka the Jamaican Viagra. So y'all, I'm not telling y'all to just stop at what Cleopatra is telling y'all. Just listen to what, like, I give y'all small amounts of everything so everybody can continue to do their research and continue to see what works for their own self, because I'm self-taught. You get what I'm saying? I'm a self-taught, I'm a master student. That's why I consider myself. I'm a master student as well, because I still learn every day, and the most intelligent man in the world knows that he knows nothing. So yes, y'all, it's always tons and tons of information out there. It's always tons of benefits, y'all. So don't just stop at me. Continue to go, continue to research, like listen to the names of these things, and you may get curious and want to go a little bit more into how Strongbacks help with pain. Do your own research, and you know what I'm saying? Don't be scared to ask questions. Get out there and really do what you need to do to naturally benefit your body, because it's so many benefits. So the next thing that I do want to talk about is the Maca Root, the Jamaican Maca Root. Maca is all over people's yard. I seen so many people with huge maca trees in their yard, and it just like doing nothing. Like nobody cares about it. It's just nothing. But literally, Maca increases sperm production, y'all. Literally, Maca Root increases your production of sperm. And another reason, excuse me, I'm sorry, y'all. Another reason why I really want to talk about this is because I want our melanated people to continue to have babies, because of the fact that they're trying to control the population and not really benefit the melanated community, especially the mothers when they go into the hospital and different things like that or whatever. I want us to boost our sexual organs, boost our sperm counts, boost everything in our body or whatever, to keep us, you know, to keep our generations going year after year, whatever. In my personal opinion, everybody need to have 5 to 10 kids, just because, you know what I'm saying, you talking about building a family of entrepreneurs, building a family of generational wealth by continuously to carry on your name, carry on your seed or whatever. I encourage everybody, don't be scared to reproduce. It's fine. Get you a partner that literally thinks the same mental way as you think, and continue to build your empire with your family. So literally, Maca does increase sperm production, the quality, which enhances fertility in men and reduces enlarged prostates, y'all. So Maca is not just good for keeping you up, building your stamina. It literally increases your sperm production and reduces enlarged prostate. So men, I don't know how many of y'all are suffering from prostate cancer or having some issues with your prostate, but Maca Root is very good. It also increases your sexual desire in men and improves semen production and the libido. So Maca also helps improve erectile dysfunction. It boosts our energy and our endurance. It literally reduces our blood pressure. It fights free radicals by being a natural antioxidant. Literally, Maca regulates hormones and bone health. So everything that we're doing in our body, remember, like, our body is connected. You remember that song that they had, hip bone is connected to the all that or whatever. Like literally, our bone, everything in our body is connected to each other. So literally, in order to regulate your hormones, your back have to be strong, your bones have to be strong, your kidneys have to be strong, your liver have to be strong. Everything needs to work together in a purpose. Especially in women, it relieves symptoms of like menopause, hot flashes, your sleep quality. Maca may also improve like mental wellness, well-being, the mood, by reducing depression and anxiety. Literally, it gains muscle It increases your strength, it boosts your energy, and it improves your exercise performance. So with all of these things are very good things that our body needs for us to have a very, very good, productive sexual life with our partners. And also maca can also protect us from UV rays from the sun when applied to the skin. It improves our memory and our mental health. Literally, I'm gonna say that again. Maca improves our memory and our mental health. Maca Root, Strongback, like all of these things, I'm talking about 4 different herbs or whatever. They can all be put together into a tonic roots drink to have a strong roots drink to help women with their organs, help men with their organs, to literally boost all around great sexual organs and sexual lifestyle or whatever, and calming and helping build our mental health. Because when it comes to sex with our partners, and a lot of these like erectile dysfunction, lack of sexual energy, a lot of this comes from being with the wrong partner or being with a person who we don't really desire as much just to do it. And so that's where it comes from. Like and even like Maca Root also helps women with I don't know how to professionally say stay moist. I'm sorry. But yeah, it helps with all these kind of things, especially like we have to keep in mind with our mental stability, helping with Maca Root, helping with our mental stability. Like we really have to pay attention to those type of things, because it is a mental barrier when your body doesn't function properly sexually, because we're dealing so much with the wrong type of people. Our bodies are organs that naturally work for itself. So no man or no woman shouldn't be saying, oh, I tried to have sex with XYZ and I couldn't get up or I couldn't get moist. That's because your actually soul, your mind, your body, your spirit didn't desire that person as well. So we have to be mindful on just having sex with people just to be having sex with people, because we are carrying their energies and their forces with us doing sex. And that's why a lot of us are angry. We all over the place. We have like multiple emotions and thoughts going through our mind because of the sexual partners that we are dealing with. You got to think that we are what we eat. So you having sex with a person, they're not eating properly, they're eating all kind of trash and processed meats and foods and taking all kind of pills. All of those things are as well coming to our system and our body as well. So let's just be mindful about how we keep our mental stability going. And the next thing I do want to talk about is raw moon. I really like the name Raw Moon. At first, I thought it was Raw Moon, like R-A-W, until I actually started researching, and it was Ra, like R-A. And that really made me smile because, Ra, the sun god. So it really, I felt like it was a connection with Raw Moon and Ra, the sun god. So it really made me smile. And I was glad that Raw Moon is something that helps us build up our stamina. It literally is in such a high demand. Because Raw Moon is you can't really get Raw Moon everywhere. But in Jamaica, Raw Moon is literally all over the place. It's growing wild. It's very prosperous. But if you come to like the United States or somewhere like China or something, like it's scarce. And they're literally, trying to get a hold of Raw Moon because it is a sexual stimulant. In Jamaica, it's used as an aphrodisiac. The leaves and the barks are harvested for making root drinks, tonics that are marketed as a sexual stamina booster for men and women. The herb is said to improve fertility and increase low sperm count. So again, like if y'all are noticing, paying attention, Strongback, Raw Moon, Maca Root, all are increasing low sperm counts, improving fertility, helping in both men and women. So this is not just something that men is using, it's something that women is also using as well, because even with the Strongback helps women with infertility issues, and this one right here helps to improve your fertility. So they're all kind of working together and boosting our system to be better parents, because like I said, I'm boosting for all my melanated people to continue to reproduce produce if you have the mind, body, and soul to take care of your children and the financial stability to help take care of them, because we can't just be bringing kids in the world and then like give them to a DHR or something. So yeah, it's like Ramoon, y'all, boost energy levels to treat tiredness and fatigue. I know tiredness and fatigue is something that causes a lot of couples to not have an active sex life, because either the woman is saying, oh, I worked all day, I'm too tired, I don't feel like doing this. The man is saying, oh, I'm too tired, I've been lifting bricks all day, I can't do this, my back, this and that. But all of these things, Strongback, Maca, Ramoon, is all giving us energy, strengthening our back, improving our minds, our mental stability, our health, and everything else, so we can have productive sex lives. Because honestly, I feel like the people who have the most sex are the happiest people. Like, I'm just for real. Like, for real, I really feel like the people who have most sex is happy all the time. For real, like, because just to be for real, like, prostitutes, I don't know if you can say that on the radio or whatever, but like, they be happy all the time. They be having a smile on their face. They don't be, you know what I'm saying? They seem like people who won't be getting none. They be angry.
They have to have good customer service.
That's true. But it's like, you're not happier when you know what I'm saying, release yourself?
Of course. I mean, anyone who releases after is always more relaxed and calm. That when you're not released, you're building up anger.
Exactly.
So I understand that aspect, but yeah, not everybody who's doing it is happy. But in a relationship, though, from a relationship standpoint, if you and your partner now is actively doing that every day, then y'all could say y'all having a happy relationship to an extent. The fact that y'all could see eye to eye intimately every day.
Yeah. I mean, I get it from both points of views or whatever, but I do just really feel like people be happier when they having sex, because you see like married couples or whatever, and the husband be like, oh, my wife only give me some like once every 2 weeks, and like he grumpy, like she got an attitude about everything or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do feel like it's a exercise to level out the brain energy. Like, I mean, I really do.
That's why I said, basically, anything once a day takes the problem away. It's like, you can't overdo it, but not doing it at all cause a problem too. So,
yeah, because look at all that like, for one, when we do have an orgasm, we release a lot out of our body. We release a lot of pressure, a lot of anxiety. Yes, for real, we release a lot. So I feel like you have to get all of that pressure out your body. Like, you just letting it build up and build up. Then you like.
Ask me this. That's why I say makeup sex is the best sex, right? So it's like sometimes you and your spouse, y'all there arguing, right? And it'll be for the tedious thing, but through all that aggression comes intimacy right after. And then after all that intimacy, I realize, yo, that's a whole different person I'm dealing with now after she done release. Oh, what do you want to eat now? What you want? You want me to cook for you? Like, just 3 seconds ago you was cussing me out, telling me about my mother, this and that. Now you want to feed me.
Right. And that's the good thing that I like about Maca, because it does help with our mental health and our mental stability, because of the fact that, like you said, like, communication is a big issue with sex too, because like you said, like, people arguing over the most tedious thing when really they just don't know how to say, like, hey, it's been a while, I need some. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, because in my personal opinion, like, in relationships, sex is just not something that you should hold from somebody. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why?
They're not comfortable talk. They need an excuse to do it. If it ain't liquor, it's the anger. They need something instead of just saying, yo.
Right, and it's human nature. Like, we all got here from it. So, like, how are you in a relationship and you scared to say, like, look, I'm built up? You know what I'm saying? Like,
they rather go hide or watch a porn or something. Like, what? You got a whole girlfriend in another room. You got to go hide in another room to go do all that. And that simply means you're not into them sexually.
Exactly. That's why I was just saying.
Comfortable with them.
Right, and that's why I was just saying a minute ago, like, the body is an organ that produces certain things on its own. So if a man is saying, oh, I couldn't get up, or a woman is saying, oh, I couldn't get moist enough, it's because mentally you're not connected to that person. You're just doing it just to be doing it, or you feel like, oh, I got to, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're not really making a decision for your specific self. You're just doing something just to be doing it. And that's why the body is not acting the way it's supposed to act, because there's no way that a woman can say, I don't get moist. You're just not into that man. Like, it's no way. Like, for real.
It's a vibe. It has to be a vibe and connectivity at all times.
Right. And then, you know what I'm saying, the stuff, our eating habits and all kind of things or whatever, like even with meat, like as long as it stay in our body, and even because soon as something is killed, it instantly start decomposing. That's why we need a refrigerator, and that's why we need a freezer. So we eating decomposing food literally every day and expecting our body to function properly and act the way it's supposed to act, even, you know what I'm saying, with our sexual performance. It's just not. It's not, especially if we're not drinking water to flush our body and push stuff out of our system. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where the herbs come in place at, because it is helping flush your body, remove stuff, and get to the organs that it needs to get to help you function properly mentally, physically, and emotionally on a daily basis.
It's all natural. So
right.
The side effects is kind of lessened. You know?
Exactly. And the last one that I am going to talk about is Chaney Root. I know a lot of people know about Chaney Root. It's very popular. I do have some Chaney Root. Literally, I have like a big glob of the Chaney Root. Yes.
I heard of the Strongback before the Chaney Root. You gotta tell me about that.
Yeah, so Chaney Root is also very big in Jamaica. It's the Jamaican aphrodisiac. They use it. It's a natural aphrodisiac for men who want to boost their sexual stamina. It's a good remedy for impotence. That is having a low sex drive. So, you know what I'm saying? It increases your sex drive. It cleanses your blood as well. Just like when I was just saying, like, the foods that we eat and it's going into our blood drive and affecting like sexual organs and all kind of organs or whatever. The Chaney Root literally cleanses all that stuff out, so it can keep your stamina going for you or whatever. It helps with rheumatism, like arthritis, neutralizing different acids that's in our body, because our body is not only does it have water, but it also have acids as well, some good, some bad. And you're talking about when it gets down to the sexual organs of the penis and the vagina, certain acids are eating off our body or fighting it into a way that, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't make us get up, or it doesn't make us get moist enough, because we put so many negative things in. We not putting nothing else in to flush it out or remove it from our bloodstream. It's just in there. You know what I'm saying? Right. And not only that, is good with skin conditions and fatigue. So even like, I always try to find stuff that help us internally and externally, because of the fact that, you know, it's a lot of stuff that we can drink, we can put in, a lot of stuff that we can just literally make into something. We can crush stuff out and literally rub on our skin, rub on our bodies or whatever, and help us with that kind of thing. Chaney Root is also used to stop internal hemorrhaging in women. And if you didn't know, hemorrhaging is the release of blood from a rupture in the vessels or whatever. Say for instance, it may occur like after childbirth or during menstruation or something like that or whatever. Chaney Root literally gets into your system and subsides those type of things for women, because a lot of
like cranberry water.
Right, exactly because a lot of women like have overactive flows on their cycle, where they're flowing extremely a lot, they're extra heavy, like it's like, hey, what is wrong with me? Am I dying? Why I got so much coming out? So Chaney Root is one of those things that subsides all of that hemorrhaging and that extra blood coming out of your body. It is also accomplished by boiling the root with garlic for around 15 minutes, then allowing the remedy to cool down to basically extract and strengthen, after which the mixture is sipped throughout the day of the Chaney Root. You just kind of sip it here or whatever throughout your day. It's also used for fatigue, it was used as fatigue as like an old time treatment. Like back in the day, you start feeling sick, your grandma would boil you some Chaney Root or something like that or whatever to bring you back. And also Chaney Root is also being used in Jamaica to treat syphilis. Literally, they're using Chaney Root as a remedy for syphilis. It's ideal for persons who suffer with anemia and low blood counts. It's also good for back pain, arthritis, rheumatism, rashes, and skin conditions, just like how Strongback is very good for strengthening up your back, taking the pain out, and different things like that. Because even when we having sex, if your back hurting, you're not going to be too into it. You're just not. Like, your back is what needs to be strongest for everything doing sexual activities. Like, for real, if your back weak, like, you're not even gonna be able to perform. If your back go out, like, you're just done.
You pain on your body, man. Like, you gotta take care of your whole body.
Yeah, for real, you have to.
Your big toe hurting and stuff goes wrong.
All the time, like, all the time. So, y'all, I do have all 4 of these herbs on hand. And another one that I didn't put in my PowerPoint today that's really good, it's also good with helping with our sexual organs and strengthening up the libido in men, is the sarsaparilla. I don't know if you heard of sarsaparilla before, but sarsaparilla is also like a little brown root. It's very skinny or whatever, and it's like a bunch of little root pieces or whatever. But sarsaparilla is also a good root that you can mix and make like a good tonic drink as well, or whatever, like aphrodisiac as well. Yeah. So y'all stay.
I've learned moringa, the seed.
Yeah.
Eating this, that's like Viagra.
Yeah.
Gotta study it, look into that. Moringa.
Well, moringa, I do use moringa a whole lot. Moringa is one of the main ingredients in my stress and anxiety tea, and in my pain tea or whatever as well. Yeah, I use the leaf. But the seed, I bought some of the moringa seeds from the Jamaican market right here, but I still got them. I haven't even used the seeds in them because I was gonna make like a moringa seed oil. So I really just got the seeds just sitting there. So I am gonna check that out. And
you know, like how you have sunflower seeds, like when you crack it. So when you crack the seed, my aunt now, she bring up roots for me sometimes too. So she gave me and my cousin, she tells us to take three a day, because it's good for good for your stamina, same way. And I promise you. So we go take it, and I go home, and I come back the next day. I'm like, yo, auntie, you have any more of that? Because last night, I think that person could manage me. Like.
Yeah, for real. So y'all heard that moringa seed as well. So that he just told me something, because I didn't know that the moringa seed was an actual, aphrodisiac to help build up your stamina and boost.
For 2 people, I'm telling you.
So look, y'all heard it. 3 moringa seeds a day. 3 moringa seeds, y'all. Will help you. So how did you do it? Did you just like take the 3 seeds like a pill and drink water behind it, or?
It's crazy. It ends up tasting like a pill. Like at first when you put it in your mouth, it tastes like a peanut. But like the flavor changes. It's like changed from sweet to bitter. It's like if you drink it with water, the taste, it changes the whole water. It won't taste like water in your mouth. Right. But it goes away pretty quickly. It's something like a form of medicine. Yeah. But like after 3 of them, I promise you, it keeps you more active. Everything, regardless of just your private section. Right, your energy. Whole energy, your immune system. You're very revived. Like I'm telling you. Yeah. People, look into that. Because even moringa itself does, boost your energy. It tastes like a Tylenol. That's the best thing I could think of, like a Tylenol. Cause here, I even tricked the girl. Right, watch this. She was crying. She said she has a headache. I'm taking the moringa seeds for my happiness. They was helping my headache as well, but I realized it. So I said, "Hey, just take one of these, man. It's good. It's good for you." She take it. What is this? Oh, my headache went away. I'm like, it's for stamina. Right. But it helps with pain.
That's why the moringa, I do got moringa in my tea, because it does really help with pain. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of times, like I can boil out me some. Yeah.
I drink the tea, so I was like, well, if the leaf could help me with my headache, the seed must be doing the same thing too.
Right. Because it also helps with menstrual pain and stuff like that, like cramps and all of that. Like moringa helps with that kind of stuff. So I can imagine that it did help with the sexual organ. Like heck yeah.
Overdid it.
Yeah, so y'all, we just gave y'all 5 things. We broke down, 6 things. Because we talked about the Strongback, the Maca, the Ramon, the Chaney Root, sarsaparilla, and the moringa seed. So these are 6 things that we can use to not just boost our sexual organs, but literally our back, our pain, our mind, everything it is that we have going on to make us be active and productive individuals throughout our day and soar throughout our night. So
keep
yeah,
everybody calling.
Yes, for real. Keep everybody calling. So y'all, this is the Power of Nature radio show. Y'all, I do got none other. Wait, do they see you? Is you going?
Yeah, you can see me.
Yes, y'all. So, oh shoot, my bad, y'all. I'm sorry. I dropped my phone. So yes, Ludi Boss is in here. That's the voice y'all hear. I know y'all are used to that voice because he is Wild Out Radio too. So yes, that's Ludi Boss that's talking to us today. And y'all, and speaking of Ludi Boss, y'all know Ludi Boss got the best papers in the world. Y'all know I love Bob Marley, but Bob, I don't even think his family or nobody black even make them daggone papers. But anyway, Ludi Boss have the best rolling papers, y'all, and he got the little filter things at the top. I'm not gonna flex on use them, but yes, y'all, these papers are very good, slow burn. You can reach Ludi Boss on Instagram at LudiMan_rollup. Again, that is on Instagram at LudiMan_rollup. Or you can also reach out to his website, that is www.ludiboss.com for these papers. I love them, y'all. They are amazing. They burn. They last a long time. I love them, and they're brown, which let us know that they are natural. So I love everything about them. And also, y'all, Cleopatra's Nature is in effect with my Cleopatra's Nature herbal tea line with all of my herbal teas. I did bring back 44 to 46 different herbs from Jamaica, especially the chocolate. I can't wait for y'all to try the chocolate. I do have like the fresh nutmeg. Oh, and also, so I got some fresh pimento, and they put it in a bottle for me. It's not dried yet or nothing. It's fresh, and they told me that I can make wine out of it. So I want to try to make that. I want to research. Do you know how to make it?
They put pimento and sorrel too, if I'm not mistaken. I've seen a lot of. I see them using a lot of bars as well, just to drop it in the
Yeah, because it smells so, like this morning, because I got in like almost like 1 o'clock last night from the airport. And so this morning I opened up the suitcase, and when I unscrewed the bottle, because they put it like, you know what I'm saying, one of those tall old liquor bottles or whatever. And when I say the smell almost took me out, like it was so strong and so like the aroma was wonderful. Like for I was like, damn, I want to cook something today and put this in here because.
Pimento is boss and food.
What?
It changes
I know, because see, I got like the dried pimentos or whatever that everybody else had, but like actually like having it fresh, it haven't dried out yet. Like that aroma is what? Yeah. I was like, I do want to make some wine with this because the aroma.
Get into is wash.
I do got shampoo. I should have brought you some. The reason why I didn't bring you none because I don't got no labels printed out, so I ain't want to bring it without the label. But I do got some at home. I'll bring it tomorrow. I will.
A whole topic on that.
Yeah. Oh, and I did. Because I actually washed Gavin hair in the river, and I made a video of me washing his hair in the river with Cleopatra's Nature shampoo or whatever. I put it on YouTube so people can see like how the shampoo does, like, you know, naturally. Like yeah. Because I actually love it myself. Like, it's the only thing. I washed my hair actually today before I came in here. It's still kind of damp, for real. Yeah. But I'm just working on the Cleopatra's Nature herbal tea line or whatever because it's a lot. It's a lot of work. I'm even gonna lie. Like, when I went to Jamaica, I was like, oh, because Gavin had like 3 rooms of herbs like hung and dried out for me already. And this man literally like picked whole trees. And so I was like eyeballing it, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this ain't gonna take nothing but like 3 hours. This ain't nothing. Like, we're gonna get this done. Like, it literally was like 3 days worth of work because literally you talking about the way I do it. I'm very picky and particular about the type of herbs and the leaves that I bring back. I only like the ones that's like no discoloration, no anything going on with it. So I literally take the tree, I break out one little limb, and I sit there one by one, and I look at the leaf. No, I don't want that one. No, I don't want that one. No, I guess I keep these two. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it literally, like, this is not like, you know what I'm saying?
Tedious.
It is very tedious work or whatever. So, you know, I really want people to know, like, this is organic, this is original, this is something that I'm really, like, taking my time, my mind, and my body and soul to do, because, yes.
Hand-picked.
Yes, hand-picked, like, literally hand-picked. And I even made, like, a couple of videos just showing everybody like each herb out in the wild, because I'm about to start a portfolio to where I have my pictures of like it fresh out in the wild on the tree, dried, what it looks like, crushed and everything, because I want everybody and myself to like visually learn and know, like when you walking through the forest or whatever, you can say, oh, that's a raboon tree. Oh, look at that avocado leaves over there. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, it's a lot. Like I say, like...
I learned a lot from you. I get excited actually going on. Like, yes, finally know somebody I can go tour with. It's like I'm on tour, but I'm still here in America.
Yeah, for real,
like,
for real.
Sometimes I ask these questions because I'm from the city in Jamaica. You get me? Granted, we have country. I have family in the country as well, but I left Jamaica early.
Mm-hmm. It's different because in Kingston they don't have everything.
Right.
Yeah.
You just gotta go to the market for most of that. So
Mm-hmm.
when I was younger, I never used to have that much appreciation for the country because all I saw was gully and hill, and I want no car turning over. That's all that was in my head. I ain't
Right.
dropping all the way down there.
Right.
But now, as I get older, it's like countries where it's at for me. The nature,
Mm-hmm.
find out this root is for that root, and you know I'm all herbalist. So.
Yeah, for real. Like, and even like the fruits or whatever. You know, like the Kingston mango is different from the St. Mary mango.
Yeah.
Like literally the St. Mary mango is very stringy and kind of juicy.
Yeah,
and
you have different, because it's different mangoes. Period. Kingston mango, we have a lot of blacky mangoes. Those are
Right.
the small ones. You get me? But the ones in the country, you have more options of strands. It's like marijuana when it
Yeah.
comes to mango. We have
yeah,
East Indian, Julie, all
yeah.
that stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but Julie mango is probably what you gotta get Julie mango, man. Julie.
Yeah, because honestly, I don't really like the stringy mangoes. Like literally, God dang, you're picking it all out your teeth. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, God dang, you got to floss right after eating a stringy mango. Like,
Use your tongue and
right. Kissing your teeth all day.
That's
So-
the fun part about nature, you know?
Yeah, like it was just amazing. The lifestyle in general, just going to the river and seeing like so many different herbs that were just there in the river. And like, and even though, okay, so like vervine actually eliminates the corona. Vervine will heal your body and your system from corona. And I learned that in Jamaica, because literally like on the Jamaican radio stations, like early in the morning when they first air, they give you like all of these herbs and they tell you like the benefits and all this stuff for it. And so I'm like, dang, it's vervine like all over the place, and like they're on the news telling you like consume vervine. Vervine will, you know what I'm saying, prevent you from the coronavirus. And then like I walk down the street, right, and I see like they was doing like the corona vaccines at elementary school, and I see like 500 people standing outside talking about a corona vaccine. I'm like, all these people live in the country and they got vervine in their yard. Like, what is they doing? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because the thing is, even though we're in that country, it's always about being educated,
Right.
And we've been what they call Americanized at this point. Back, we're in a cultural area with no culture.
Right.
So they already took our culture away from us and fed us what they want us to know.
Mm-hmm.
Only the ones who keep their roots still, they learn from them and then transport it here and make it seem like it was their idea.
Right.
You get me? So
And it's crazy
Can't
because
blame them
like
no more.
the medical industry knows all of the herbs that will help you with every disease. And so what they do is they'll take like 1% of vervine and put it in something and use like 99% of all these other like chemicals and pesticides and be like, oh, well, it got vervine in it, but it's really only like 1% because their intent is not to heal your body. It's the kind of subside it a little bit so you can keep coming back to the doctor and keep coming back because they don't want to fix you. They want you to keep on spending money. Once you find out that there's something in nature that can, that's why they got rid of Dr. Sabi. You know how many people be like, oh, Cleopatra, you better watch out. You don't want the doctor save you. I'm like, well, you know what I'm saying? My conscience is clear. It's fine with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that this world is not mine and anything that's in it, I have the power and the energy of my own thoughts in my own mind and control my own destiny. Right. So it's fine with me, whatever the world decide, as long as I know I helped a couple people because nature do have everything that we need. But of course, the pharmaceutical companies don't want us to know that vervine is growing wild in Jamaica and you can go out there and boil you some tea and prevent your body from getting corona. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to know that. Mm-hmm. They want you to think everything you do, corona gonna kill you. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, but it is like, that's why I was saying at the beginning of the call, at the beginning of the show, like, even the wisest man in the world knows that he don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows everything. You can never stop learning. Right. There's too much out here for us to say, oh, I'm done learning. I don't got to learn nothing else. I talk to my grandma all the time and she be like, baby, I ain't know that. You know what I'm saying? And she's 70-something years old. Like, you can never stop learning stuff. You just never can. So it is about, you know, just they want to keep us ignorant. They want to keep us thinking that even like with breastfeeding, like, you know, that's something natural. Human beings are the only ones that give another species, that give their offspring another species milk. Cows do not get a milk to nobody else but the calf. Goats don't get a milk to nobody else but the baby goat. You get what I'm saying? We the only one out here saying, oh no, don't give your baby the milk that your body produced specifically for your baby because your body produced the baby and the milk, which means that breast milk have certain antibodies in it made specifically for that baby that's in the womb. But I'm talking about the antibodies that breast milk produces for the babies literally keep their brain strong, literally develop so many things in them that they don't want us to develop in our children because they want us to say, oh, that child got ADHD, oh, that child got this condition, it got that condition. But really, if we would stay breastfeeding our children wouldn't have a lot of these conditions and behaviors that they have off of giving them cow milk. You get what I'm saying? Or formula. Formula was produced in a factory somewhere. It's not even real. It's produced in a factory and made into powder. And everybody like, oh, let me get my baby some Similac. Like, what? Similac? Your body produce Similac. Like, yeah. So, but yeah, we just gotta, you know, stay wise, open up our eyes and our mind to what's really going on in our world around us, and just know, like, stop cutting the trees down. Go out in your yard and, you know what I'm saying, find something out there, because everything, even like dandelion is boosting our brain and our immune system, and it's helping with heart function too. You get
that's hit. We had I have a friend down by the garden, right? Big up Brian, and he was talking about that. He was saying like there's dandelions that grow here, even in Baltimore, you get me? And they don't let it's grown in the hood at that, you get me?
Exactly.
And we would just say, oh, that's wildflower, that's wild leaf, just mow it over. We were picking it to put into good use.
Yeah, so. Because let me tell you, like, cause you know I work at a youth facility and I help like children that's suffering from like behavior issues, mental issues, like maybe family issues like sexual assault, different things or whatever. So like they had these really, really pretty yellow flowers growing in front of a bunch of the buildings. And so I was like, let me see what this is. And so when I researched it, and I'm like, yo, these flowers actually help with depression, anxiety, mood swings, and everything. And I'm like, yo, did they know this and put this here? But it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy how the system works, because they'll put something natural in place that they know that can help the kids, but then still like give them tons and tons of pills to take, instead of saying, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can start some type of meditation or some type of, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't really want people to, because I'm like, why would you plant something around all these children that help them with the behaviors that they're going through, and then say, hey, take 6 different pills a day 3 times? Like, it's sick.
Money.
For real.
Money. And yeah, like you said, you gotta keep them coming back.
Gotta keep them
That's the
coming
goal.
back.
If you make something to kill them one time, you don't have a job.
Exactly.
So it goes back to money.
Yeah, because Dr. Sabi was curing people from AIDS. Literally, I don't know how familiar you is with the Dr. Sabi story of him, like they taking him to court and all of this, and he brought in like how many, like 300 or 600 people that he had cured from all kind of disease, from like cancer, AIDS, heart failure, all kind of stuff or whatever, to testify that he really did help them. So we know that it's things out here in nature that really works and really heals us. You know what I'm saying? You have to think like the world is millions of years old. How long have the medical industry been here? Not millions of years. You get what I'm saying? So what was our ancestors? What was the indigenous people doing before this? You get what I'm saying? Like it was all put in place as a trap to me.
Medical pills came in when like stuff became more industrial.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it was just always trying to find faster way of making money, or faster way of this is gonna work real quick for you, but then this and that gonna happen instead of doing it natural. Right.
Because like my grandma, even like my best friend mama, before I went to Jamaica, she was sitting on the porch and she was saying, Tori, I've been taking these pills for years and I'm still swollen. My back still hurting me. Ain't nothing working. And I'm like, well, for one, we got to look at our diet. You can't like keep going to your doctor and saying, oh, I'm swollen, but you don't want to stop eating pork. You don't want to stop eating salt. You don't want to eat no vegetables. You run away from a green vegetable every time it's put in front of you. You get what I'm saying? And then it's like, well, they got me on 6 different things. They got me on one thing that's going to pull the water out of my body. But when that pill that's going to release all the fluid from my body, it's also going to increase my heart rate. So they got to give me something to lower my heart rate. But the one that they're going to give me to lower my heart rate actually going to make my kidney start bothering me. So then they had to give me something to subside my kidney that was going to help. But now, every time I use the bathroom, I see whole pills in the toilet. What's going on? You get what I'm saying? It's like they're not trying to fix you. They just trying to mentally screw us. That's you know what I'm saying? Because it's all about the psyche. You know what I'm saying?
It's find a way to take your money. Because if you look at it this way, like you were saying, Mr. Sabi, right? Dr. Sabi, curing AIDS, right? Think about this. For one patient, think about how much it costs just for one patient trying to fight AIDS.
Exactly.
How much they pay a doctor. And that amount of money that they charge, one doctor could survive off of that for the rest of their life.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. And they know that the treatments that they giving them is not gonna stop it or cure them. It just it's making them in their mind feel like, oh, I'm getting some type of cure or some type of help, when really they not. They just need another check. Like, it's like they're using us all as guinea pigs for real. Yeah. Because that's what I see with the kids. Because I'm like, yo, these are little kids. Like even my little brother, once he got to an age of like maybe like 3 years old to where he can actually start. All right. Like so basically I just feel like that's how they do. The kids are so young, they start giving it to them before they can even say or actually have a real diagnosis for a child. Because how can you say like a 2-year-old has ADHD and they won't sit down? It's a 2-year-old, you get what I'm saying? So yeah, but y'all, just to wind up, this is the Cleopatra's Nature, Power of Nature radio show on Wild Out Radio. Y'all can listen to Wild Out Radio worldwide from anywhere in the world on www.wildoutradio.net. You can always listen. Wild Out Radio is always up 24/7 with music, shows, and information going all throughout the day to help our community. It is in Park Heights, helping our community be a better melanated community because they don't want us to be. So yes, shout out to Wild Out Radio for making the Park Heights community better day by day by the type of people that we bring in, the things that's going on with the radio station. So yes, y'all also tune in to Cleopatra's Nature Instagram. You can also find me on Etsy, ETSY. Just go to Etsy website and type in Cleopatra's Nature. That is where my store is at. All of my items and products are on Etsy. You can also find me on YouTube. I do post YouTube videos weekly. So yes, this is Cleopatra's Nature. And even if you go to my Instagram, I have a Linktree link that has one-click links to all of Cleopatra's Nature Ventures or whatever, so you don't have to go searching too much. You can just go to Instagram, click the link, and it really will give you the radio show. It gives you Etsy, it gives you YouTube, it gives you everything or whatever in one click. So yes, y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I will see y'all next Monday. Have a wonderful, wonderful, prosperous day, and continue to be the person you are destined to be.